US indices continued with the recovery mode. We have seen US 500 hitting all the way towards 5189, while US 100 has also seen 17800, and US 30 traded above 39,000 for a brief while. What to expect now from these three major indices? Can we expect a rally again? Can we expect a stronger recovery with the US session, or the highs are done and now again the tariff saga is going to continue with the drop? What is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading the S&P, Nasdaq and Dow? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day, and this is the only channel to give you 2 updates a day with detailed analysis and logical levels. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start first S&P 500 followed with Nasdaq, India and Dow. Watch till the end. Friends, your every like, share and comment is a great motivation for me to deliver consistently, and thanks to all those who are offering or who has sent me super thanks on the previous videos. Thank you again. Let's start. See, S&P moving averages have converged. It has formed a very strong base. It is trying to deliver a breakout. Now only bearishness is only and only if you see it is staying now below 125 100 levels. This is the support zone it needs to break in order to turn bearish here. What is happening? It is trading with higher lows and higher highs, and now if you see it is staying above 5200, you can just stay with the buys and expect it to move towards 5240, 5260, and in fact 5300 levels, which is definitely going to be a tough hurdle for it to break beyond. On the downside till 5100 120, do not treat this as bearish. Moving averages, after staying sharply bearish, it is now starting to converge, which is a good sign for the bulls, but these have not yet crossed over. The stochastic has dropped, the MACD has retraced sharp, it is not yet crossed over for sell. The RSI is rising. Coming to 2 hour chart, on the 2 hour charts, after a bit of consolidation, now it is giving a breakout. Just you should notice lower highs, also the 50 period moving average, which makes 5 to 20 as a greater resistance, and then 5 to 40 60 as the next one. If and only if it stays above 5 to 40 60, you can say this is a stronger reversal, and then you can look forward to 5300 5350 levels, chances for which appears to be less. Moving average is now starting to converge, not yet crossing over. Stochastic overbought, MACD rising, RSI rising, signs are still supportive for further bullishness. Coming to 3 hour, look at 3 hour charts here. Similar observation after red green formations taking the support from 500 120, it is bouncing back, it is delivering a breakout here, and now if it stays above 5200, you can initiate the buying entry. Expect 5 to 2024, 5 to 40, and then 5 to 50 levels. Beyond 5 to 50, in fact 5 to 65, 5 to 85 and 5300 are the three resistances it needs to break, beyond which it will turn strongly bullish here. The stochastic rising back to overbought. MACD has crossed over here at the bottom, trading with divergence, staying bullish. RSI is rising as well. And on the 4 hour, see on the 4 hour charts, after forming a good base, it is trying to deliver a breakout here. Only bearishness today is below 5120 100 levels, below which you can say it is turning bearish. Also notice it was trading with divergence from the 20 period. It has moved towards 20 period. It is now getting a little resistance from the 20 period average. So now if you see it is staying above 5200, you can initiate the buying entry. Stochastic rising, MACD hitting the bottom, it is crossed over, trading bullish here. The RSI is rising. Coming to daily, now on the daily chart, see the day started almost flat note and it is looking upwards. One possibility is lower highs and a swing all the way towards 5000. So this zone between 5 to 40, 5 to 20 and 5000, this is the swing zone here where it may try to focus on. Else once it breaks beyond 5 to 40, 5 to 50 zone, you can expect it to deliver higher highs. This is also likely possible, where the next targets are going to be towards 5300, 5350 levels, though difficult but not impossible. Beyond 5350, it is 5400. Stochastic oversold, MACD trading sharply bearish, it may try to converge, which means a greener candle today. RSI coming out of the oversold zone. So one possibility is of swings, second is a continuous greener candle. And hence, since throughout the day we have seen bullishness prevailing, there could be a stronger case for the swings here. So now on the buy side, I will recommend you to only buy if you see it is staying above 5200, expect it to move all the way towards 5220 24, and then 5240. Beyond 5240, it is also 5250 and 5265 as the two key resistances very nearby. If these two are taken, stay bullish for 5285, 5300 and then 5340 50 levels. On the downside, the selling entry now I'll recommend, ideally you have to sell at 5120 levels, but since this is a far below levels, you can sell at 5140 itself. Expect it to move towards 5120, and beyond 5120 is where you can expect slight bearishness towards 5100. If 5100 is taken, then you can just stay short. Below 5100, we are looking forward to 5075, 5050 and in fact 5020, 5000 levels as the next targets. Trail your stop losses, trade accordingly, swings are likely possible. Let's move to Nasdaq 100. And before we proceed to Nasdaq 100, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. The next mentorship batch starts on 5th of May. Do not miss to join this. Right time and right opportunity for you to acquire all the learnings and equip you with all the tools which can help you identify profitable trades with ease and help you trade profitably. Reach out to me via Telegram or email for your queries. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. Now, if you see the hourly charts, you can find the Tech 100 has formed a very good base now at 17,600, and it has now in fact breached 17,800, the critical milestone. Though if you see, this is the box it has to come out of, which means it is very important for Tech 100 to now trade beyond 17,840 levels. And if you see, it is staying beyond 17,840, 17,900, 918 is the level it needs to break. Beyond this, 18,000 is the certainty here. Moving averages have converged but not yet crossed over. Stochastic rising, MACD has retraced, RSI is showing a little up move. On the 2 hour charts, and you see, very important point to note, it has formed a very good support now at 17,600, 17,500. This support needs to be taken in order to confirm a reversal. It can still reverse, it can still reverse, but I think that it is going to move towards 50 period, that is 17,900, 920 zone. Stochastic rising, MACD rising, RSI rising. Signs are still supportive for further rise. Coming to 3 hour, on the 3 hour charts, on a very important point to note is the support it is taken from the 20 period moving average. That's very important for Nasdaq to trade below 17,600, 17,500 levels. And once this is taken, 17,400 will be there. Once 17,400 is taken, this is a complete reversal. Remember, this could become the roof, and then we can look forward to a greater correction here. Right now it is looking upwards, which suggests that it can in fact move towards 17,900, 920 or 18,000. Stochastic rising, MACD rising, RSI rising here. On the 4 hour charts, also similar observation, a bit of resistance is seen here from the 20 period. It is not that it cannot reverse. If it reverses, it is going to be a massive dump from the current levels, but right now it is giving a breakout. Stochastic rising, the MACD crossed over trying to look upwards, RSI rising. Coming to daily chart, look at daily charts here. Starting out off on almost flat note, it is trying to rise here, and it is possible that one thing is you can see is lower highs, which suggests that it can in fact move all the way towards 18,000, 18,100 levels. And if that is taken, then you can say real bullishness, you can expect 18,240, 18,500 levels as well. But too early to conclude with that. Right now I can see that it is definitely going to be difficult for Tech 100 to trade beyond 17,900, 18,000. Beyond this, more bullishness should prevail. Stochastic rising from oversold, MACD sharply bearish, RSI coming out of the oversold zone. So looking at this, you can buy it at 17,840, expect 17,900, 920 as the first target zone, 18,000 second, then you can expect 18,080, 18,100 as the third. If these three are taken, stay bullish for 18,240, 18,350, 400 and then 18,500 possibly. Though difficult but not impossible. On the downside, I will only recommend a selling entry at now 17,640 levels, where you can expect 17,580, 500 till 17,500. It has got very good support. Below 17,500 it is going to deliver a maximum correction towards 17,400, 17,240, 17,200 as the next, and then 17,000 levels. Below 17,000 is where you can say now Tech 100 is turning bearish, else it is still not to be treated bearish. Let's move to Dow Jones. US30, after consolidating, taking the support from the 20 period, giving a good rise. 38,600 is the base it needs to break. 38,600 is offered a maximum support here for US30. Moving averages looking upwards, see the rise, consolidation and the breakout here. And if it delivers the second breakout, which means if you see it is staying above 39,050, we can see it moving all the way then towards 39,200. Beyond 39,200 it is going to turn extremely bullish. But what am I looking at? After this drop, it is under retracement, and now 39,500 is something, 500, 600 is something which is going to offer it a maximum resistance. Any move beyond 39,500, 600 is a sign of reversal. Stochastic, MACD, RSI all are rising on the hourly charts here. When you see the 2 hour chart, similar observation, support here from 20 period, rise, consolidation, breakout. And now I'll wait for the second candle. If it stays above 39,050, you can expect a stronger bullish momentum, which can in fact take it towards 39,200, 39,500, 600 levels. Yes, the indicators are rising, looking upwards, staying bullish. On the 3 hour charts also similar observation, the 20 period has offered a very good support here, and now we have to wait for it to trade below 38,600 in order to confirm a reversal. As long as 38,600 is not taken, do not treat this as bearish. All the indicators are still supportive of further rise. On the 4 hour observation is more or less same. After a bit of consolidation breaking out, this could be the first candle in making. The second one has to be also there. If you see it is staying above 39,050, you can expect a rise towards 39,200, 39,350, 39,500 and 600 levels. Stochastic rising sharp. The MACD has crossed over at the bottom looking upwards. The RSI is rising as well. On the daily charts, you can also see similar observations. See preceding candles were outside bullish bands. See current candle could be one of a swing candle. This is something you should keep a note of. As long as 39,200 is not taken, it can deliver massive swings here, where the downside is towards 38,600, 38,400, and in fact 38,000. Hitting 38,000, it can possibly bounce back. This is what we can see. It can close in those. This possibility you should not ignore. Stochastic rising sharp, MACD sharply bearish, RSI coming out of the oversold zone. So considering this, only buying entries at 39,050, where you can expect it to move towards 39,180, 200 first, 39,350, 400 second, and then 39,500, 39,600, the next strongest resistance on the upside. On the downside, the selling entry now I'll recommend is at 38,900 levels, expected to move towards 38,840, 800 first, 38,710 second, 38,600 third. If 38,600 is taken, 38,400 should arrive, and below this it will try to move towards 38,000 levels. Massive swings ahead, take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss and a trailing stop loss. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.